Greetings, dear people of God at Trinity and friends beyond, beloved friends. It's almost over, winter solstice, the longest day of the year. Perhaps for you, this day is a day when it's hard to celebrate this holiday season, to be jubilant, to sound the joy. It's been a hard day for us. We've discovered that I was exposed to someone who later became tested positive. And so waiting takes on a whole new reality for me and for our family, as we've anticipated being together and may not be able to be after all. There is so much disappointment and there is so much desperate waiting now in our own communities and our own families and in the world. Refugees, the unhoused, those who find themselves addicted, and then, of course, all those who are falling ill with some form of COVID. And so, instead of offering words of reflection tonight, I move to offer words of a ritual to share. I love ritual. Those of you who know me know that. Will you share in this ritual with me? Let us light this first candle. And let us pause and remember those whom we have loved and lost, who live with us in our hearts, but who cannot be with us for this holiday season in the ways that we yearn for. We give thanks for the memories that bind them to us in this season of celebration and of expectation, when all creation waits for the light. Let us light this second candle. And remember the pain of loss of relationships, loss of trust, loss of jobs, loss of health, loss of faith, loss of joy. Let us acknowledge the pain of the past, the pain of this moment, the pain around the world, the pain felt by our planet, and ask for the gift of peace and healing. Let us light this third candle and remember the past weeks and months, and for some of us years that have been heavy with burdens. Let us hold up the sadness and the grief and the hurt and the fear and the anger and the pain. Let us acknowledge the ways that we have fallen short in our relationships, in our lives, the ways that we've missed chances to reach out to others, to offer love that heals. Let us light this fourth candle to pause and remember the gift of light and hope that is in the sacred stories of the traditions of some of us, of Hanukkah and of Christmas, which both also began in abandonment, insecurity, and humbleness, and in a time of war, and in a poor stable. Let us remember that the God of love, whom we call by many names, kept the light shining in the temple and came to share this life, this love with us. This love promises comfort and peace. We are tired, in turmoil, and in pain, this broken, beloved world of ours. As the nights have grown longer, it feels as if the darkness has grown and wrapped itself around our hearts. Surges, storms, setbacks, sadness. We have lost much. We are weary from the journey. We have found no room at the inn. We seek rest and peace and shelter from the storm here in our own communities and our families and throughout the world. We wander, we want, we weep, we are heavy laden. May we reach out to one another. May we love and be loved. Be lifted up in courage and journey on in that love. Being light, bringing light to the darkness in our lives and in our world. Walking together toward the dawn. And I leave you with a Christmas gift, a Jan Richardson poem. All throughout these months, as the shadows have lengthened, this blessing has been gathering itself, making ready, preparing for this night. It has practiced walking in the dark, traveling with its eyes closed, feeling its way by memory, by touch, by the pull of the moon, even as it wanes. So believe me when I tell you, this blessing will reach you even if you have not light enough to read it. It will find you even though you cannot see it coming. You will know the moment of its arriving by a release of the breath you've held so long, a loosening of the clenching in your hands, of the clutch around your heart, a thinning of the darkness that had drawn itself around you. This blessing does not mean to take the night away. It knows its hidden roads, knows the resting spots along the path, knows what it means to travel in the company of a friend. So when this blessing comes, take its hand, get up, set out on the road you cannot see. This is the night when you can trust that any direction you go, you will be walking toward the dawn. So light a candle. And if it blows out, light it again. May your hope burn bright. All my love. Amen.